Alright, so I have a few items here. I actually have a lot of items. There's a few different ways you can change your metal if you want to do that. There is the options of alcohol ink, Gilder's paste wax. I have Inca Gold. You can get them all in different colors, of course. This one is gold, this one is antique silver. Then I have some aged embossing powder. Or sorry, this is enamel. And then I have some patina, which is used specifically for metal. So a lot of these actually is used specifically for metal, but these are different ways you can change your metals. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through a bunch of them for you, just really quick, so you guys can get an idea, like if you want to alter your metals, or just certain ways you can, I don't know, enhance your metals if you want them to look a certain way. So this one is a bronze, and of course I'm going to have this link below, so this will be our first item, and this is 286B, and I'm just going to use some Inca Gold on this. And this Inca Gold is dry, so I think you just add water to these. These ones you just add water to if you need to, and I've added water to this one before, so like if you want it to pop more, I'm going to try to zoom in. So I'm just going to lightly rub this on. You do not have to use your finger, but if you do use your finger, make sure your hands are clean. And I'm going to go ahead and do a comparison for you, so you can see a before and after. This is before, and this is after. So this is the one with the Inca Gold on it, and I just rubbed only a little bit on there. And of course you can add more or less as you want it, and it's really cool because with these, if you want less on there, you basically kind of just add some water and you can wipe it off. So there's that one. And this is just a quick show and tell. This one I'm going to go ahead and add some. For this one I have plans for. I wanted to do, this is the right one. I forgot what you're supposed to use for this. I don't know if it's, I think it might be monomer. Is it monomer? When these dry out, you have to add something special, and I haven't been using these, so these ones might be dry. We might have to skip. My patina, yeah, this is the patina. It's not as dry. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to just add some patina, and again, this is Gilder's paste wax. And this comes in different colors too. And this you rub on and it has a smell. Like you can really smell this stuff. It's like when you walk into a nail salon. Okay, it's not as bad, but so you just put this stuff wherever you want it. And so she has some in the shop that are already like this. And this is the key that I bought that wasn't like this already. So if you have the supplies at home, you can do this look yourself. You can use paint as well. These, you do not have to use the stuff that I have here. You can use paint if you want to. And so that's just one side. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this, sorry. So, and that is with the Gilder's Paste Wax. And this key that I used here, if you're interested in this key, it is KY826B, which, like I said, I'll have them listed below as I use them. And for this one, because these ones are silver, so these ones might be a little bit more, I like the vintage look, but sometimes when I'm crafting, I like to use silver. So I'm going to use these right here are Tim Holtz alcohol inks, and you can do a ton of different stuff with this, but one of the things you can do with them is use them on metal. And you're going to want like one of these pads to go with it, and these are, Tim Holtz sells these too. They're especially for the alcohol inks. And sometimes if it doesn't want to cooperate with me, you could take your time, and the thing is with these, it absorbs and it takes time based on what you're doing. So when I get lazy, I will literally kind of just do this right here when I want it to really just pop out more and I don't want to wait for it and do layers. That's probably bad, but if I'm running short on time, because this will dry and you can just relayer it again and do more colors, or you can do different colors. This color that I used is oregano, which probably, I don't know if that's good for silver, but if I'm trying to darken it and make it look more vintage, I think this is perfect. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on here. And see how it kind of just, it goes with the metal really well, and it will dry, so you don't have to worry about it like staying wet for a really long time. The alcohol inks actually dry pretty quickly. And then if you're not happy with the color, you can just add some more. So, and it's best if you're trying to do both sides to let it dry a little bit. So that is this key that was silver before. This is probably really bad show and tell, but I'm trying. I think the color changed a lot, you know, because it was silver. And alcohol inks come in many colors. So this one is the Patina, and this is from Vintage. Of course, it's by Ranger. And you gotta, I'm gonna shake this up because it's been sitting in my drawer. So thank you so much for making me get it out. I have a dilutant, like you can dilute this. I forgot where it is. Is it at my desk? It might be. I know, it's not here. There's a way to make this run more diluted if you don't want it so dark, and also there's a buffer you can use, which I think I have a video of it where I did the same thing before. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so you can use a pad if you want to for this, or you can just put it straight on there. And my thing is clogged. Of course it's clogged. Needle. Where are you, needle? I have a drawer full of needles and I can't. Okay, here it is. Ow. It changed the color of my needle. I have everything all kind of all over the place. So there it is, I found it. Okay, so this is metal sealer and patina extender. So this is for the patina, and I like this so much because when you're doing the patinas, you're gonna want to use a paintbrush. I just remembered that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you half of the key without the glaze, so you can see how bold it is. This stuff is so bold, and it'll just be that color, like nothing, just all that color. So I don't usually like it to be like that. I can't think of anything I'm making where I need it to be that bold. So what I do is I always add the glaze. And you only need a couple drops of patina, and I don't know, it's your choice how much glaze you want to use. And this is clogged, of course, too, because I've been neglecting my art supplies, you guys. I feel so bad. Okay. I should just decorate the top like that. Just keep a little, not really little, it's pretty big, needle in there. So, do not let your paintbrush dry out when you do this, because you'll ruin your paintbrush. So when you mix glaze with it, it dilutes it a lot, and I put a few drops of patina on here, so I have to use more glaze. Try to do this real quick, and I think I'm blocking you guys. But to me, it looks a lot better than just doing it all bold. And then if you want to make it look more aged, you can buff it. There's like a metal buffer that you can purchase. And I think I got all my stuff on Amazon. It's been a long time, so I can't say for certain, but now it looks more properly like corroded. When it dries, it'll be very pretty. And I'm going to set this aside so we can dry and put this in my mouth. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this key since it's all dry. This is the one that I use the alcohol inks for. And this was silver. Not completely dry, but it's dry. Dry enough. It's dry enough. It's not cooperating. Okay, there. Okay. And then I have some gold that I'm going to put a drop of if I can, if it wants to come out. It does. Cool. Okay. So usually if I'm doing something small, I'll use like a little drop of it because I know it's going to go a really long way. So I'm kind of going for a corroded look on this silver, so I'm going to add, I wanted to add a little bit of gold. And the more diluted you, the more diluted you make it, the thinner it's going to be on there, and the color will not be as strong if that's what you're going for. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the glaze so it doesn't dry out. And the last one I'm going to show you is this, this right here. So this is for that one, so I can remember what I'm doing. Alright, so this one is the enamel. And make sure I'm going to scoot this stuff back so you guys can see a little bit better. What I'm going to do with this metal piece here is, my daughter is at the door, you guys. Can you hear that? She wants in. Okay, so this one that I'm using is a filigree, and it is 050B, and I'll have it linked below, or I'll have it listed below. And this, I'm just going to kind of push this on here. So what this is Versamark, and it is for embossing. It's a stamp pad, but it's for embossing. And then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle this on top. And this is enamel. This is the Aged Aqua embossed enamel. And of course you can pick out whatever color you want. That looks so cool. I haven't embossed it yet. I mean, I just embossed it, but you have to, I'm going to use the heat gun on it. So I'm just going to kind of move this aside real quick so I don't blow this all over the place. And you guys, if you're going to do metal, please be careful. If you're going to use a heat gun and metal, use pliers or something that will protect your fingers because it's going to get hot. Okay, so what I did was basically melt this onto the metal. Alright. So, let me grab a before and after. I cannot center this, I'm so sorry. So, there's this one and this one. I love that. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. I'm gonna see if I can get this in here properly. That's so pretty. I love it. I'm totally gonna use this. I'm probably gonna make some more. But I just want to share this with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if it's kind of rushed. I just wanted to not make a super long video, and my voiceover thing, like when I do a speed up and then I do a voiceover of it, it's really messing up. I don't know why, so I can't fix it. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I just wanted to share this stuff with you guys really quick so you can get an idea on how to change the look of your metals. And this is this key right here. So it was silver and now it's oregano colored and dark. This is another reason I like to pour it on, because it gets dark in certain places. And it just looks really neat. So, and then there's of course this one that I use the Gilder's Paste wax with. It gives you a lot more control when you're working with it. If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, you can always use a paintbrush if that's what you want to do. And then of course there's this one that I just did with the embossing. And then there's this one that has the patina on it. The patina and glaze, and this was the other silver key. Both the same key, I just did two different ways of changing the color. So, and then there's this filigree here that I use Inca Gold, and Inca Gold is usually my go-to. I like to use Inca Gold because gold is pretty. So, I hope you guys found this video informative. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any questions, like what would you like to see me make with the metals? If there's any way you would like to see me, would you like me to use some more metals and see some ways that you can use them? Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, metal, and then they're like, that's intimidating. So if you have any questions or you want to see a few not so standard ways to use metal, let me know, and I will go ahead and show them to you, because I have a few ideas that are pretty fun. Stuff that I've already done, stuff that I actually saw Monique do, stuff that, I don't know, that I just make up. So, let me know, and I'll be happy to share. Okay, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.